What is good, all you donkeys in the hood? It is T-minus 6 or so hours before I begin David Goggins 4x4x48 challenge. That's when you run 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours. If you don't know who David Goggins is, he's a former US Navy SEAL who has had great accomplishments in his life, a crazy athlete who does a bunch of challenges from conditioning and mental toughness, physical toughness, and he's an absolute machine. So shout out to him. I'm really excited to start this challenge, 8 p.m. tonight. No sleep overnight. It's every 4 hours for 2 days. Pretty nervous, but excited at the same time. So I hope you guys enjoy this video taking you through my experiences with that. Wish me luck. About 15-20 minutes away from my first run at 8 p.m. Sunday night. Just did some stretching, slept about 2 hours today to prepare. Here we go.
I feel really good right now. First run in the books, felt phenomenal. Not gonna lie, under 27 minutes for 4 miles. It's time to recover and rest.
Ooh, all right, guys. I'm gonna stretch out, ice my knees. A little nervous. I blew all my juice in the first run, but see what happens. A little bit of fruit, and then I had chicken over here, so that's all gone. It's 11:30 right now. I hit the road again at 12 for another 4-mile run. Feel pretty good right now, not too bad. Try to rest up a little bit, but right now I gotta stretch, get ready to go, and let's get after it. About to start this thing, 12 o'clock, it's dark, love it.
It's raining out here, guys, but we still going, baby. Let's go, baby.
Well, I'm a little worried. I'm going too hard here early on, but I don't want to sandbag. I don't want to try and give it my all every time. And I got 26 minutes. I know it says 26:08, but that's because it takes me some time to stop my watch when I finish the run. But to be honest, I kind of felt it at the 3-mile mark, but I kept getting my mind through it, Guys, it's raining out here. My feet are soaking wet. It's going to be a challenge to wake up now at 4 a.m. if I could even fall asleep to do this thing. But I got to go inside now. I got to recover. I got to ice my knees because I'm already starting to feel some soreness. It's 1 a.m. I'm icing my knee, one knee at a time. I'm rolling out my feet as well with the cross ball. And I'm also doing 100 push-ups and 100 sit-ups in between each run as well. That's why I'm gasping for air right now, is because I just finished those. So I'm starting to get a little bit groggy, which is a sign that I need some sleep. If I do fall asleep, by the time I wake up, I think I'm gonna be super sore and exhausted. If I don't go to bed, it's gonna wear and tear on me. I'm gonna start getting dehydrated, getting weak. So I wanna maintain as good a tempo as I can. So let's see where I can go.
I can easily say that this is the point where it's starting to be real tough. Probably, yeah, I don't even know. It's a mental grind.
I'm out here just about getting ready to run. It's snowing, it's freezing. Gonna have to grind through this one. It's now 4:30. I completed that run in 26 minutes and I think 30 seconds, 26:30, 26:25. That's the hardest one by far, without question. Weather conditions, time of the day, speed I was going at. I know it's all about just finishing and showing up, but I'm trying to push myself here. And this is whether I decide to go up or I decide to go down from here. Up just means getting it done. Going down is giving up. And this was definitely the hardest one. Barely slept. I feel exhausted, groggy. My legs are so sore, and the worst part is I wake up to this in May. Are you kidding me? Not gonna lie to you guys, this is the hardest part. I'm not gonna quit, but I will say that my confidence in achieving the same speed and time that I have the last 3 runs is gonna be super difficult with this weather. This is just a challenge for me. When I saw this in the morning, I was like, all right, someone's trying to test me and see if I quit or not. But I'm not gonna quit on you guys. I'm gonna keep going, and wish me luck. Run number 4 of 12. Wow.
I like this soon, baby.
As you can probably tell, this one was the hardest one, without question, by far. I was working sheerly off of just fighting through the pain and battling through it. I completely lost my ignition and motivation throughout that run. Obviously, my time was a lot less impressive in the 28 minutes rather than the 26 that I was running before. And I feel like now it's just going to go downhill from here in terms of my time. About battling through things like these, you feel good when you're finished, but then I always realize that I have to run again in 3.5 hours. I'm feeling it though now. My stomach is turning. I don't know why my stomach is turning. My legs are starting to really get heavy. And my breathing is still, I think my breathing is still okay. But because my legs are getting heavy, it's not great. All right, guys. It's 11 o'clock. I run at 12. This was the best sleep that I've had, but I am exhausted. But time to snap out of it. All right, guys, let's get it. 5th run. Here we go. A little bit of rain, but it's much better outside. As you can see, snow's melted. Just got back. They're really getting hard now. I know you're thinking, yeah, that's obvious, but as comparison to the first 3 runs, I'm grinding everyone out. Weather conditions were much better. 5 down, 7 to go. Just had some fruit and granola, as well as some avocado toast, small stuff, just to fill my stomach a little bit. But I don't want to get like a stomach ache during my run. That would suck. I would hate for that to be the reason why I can't complete this thing. But essentially, in between each run, I've been icing, I've been rolling out, I've been eating a little bit, and then I've been hopping in bed. That's why I got this stuff on. I'm throwing my stuff in the dryer after every time I'm done because it's raining out there, it's wet. But essentially, I'm trying to get as much sleep as I can. I really am not sleeping well. If it's a good sleep, the best thing I've gotten is an hour of decent sleep. Anyways, I'm going to take a nap. Catch you guys on run number 6. Four minutes till run time. It's much better outside. Let's grind through this one. Run number 6 completed, officially halfway done the 4x4x48 challenge, and you can just imagine how hard this one was, but still managed to get a time around 28:10. Once again, I know it says 28:30, but it takes some time for me to stop the clock. I feel like I didn't emphasize this enough, but guys, this is beginning to get bad. It's like super hard. I just got no gas in the tank. Every run is a complete grind. I'm looking at my watch a lot more. Now I'm starting to run random routes just until I get to 4 miles, and I'm looking at my watch every time. The hills, the incline, the wind, the weather, not to mention I'm a marathon through and I got a marathon to go. So I'm gonna keep battling, I'm gonna keep grinding, but I will say that this is starting to be evidently the hardest day of my life in terms of training and mentally powering through. I said this earlier in the video that I was going to be doing push-ups and sit-ups 100 each in between the runs, which I have been. I'll show you guys one sit so you don't think I'm lying. Just woke up from a nap, it's 7:30, and I can barely move. I'm so sore, so this one's gonna be a grind. Run number 7 complete. Same thing now, guys. It's just constant grind. Every run's kind of the same now. Constant grind. Physically, my body's kind of giving out, but mentally, now it's being really challenged. Just whether I want to do it or not. So it's all up to me mentally. Times are gonna start slowing down. I'm gonna hit 29 minutes this time, but yeah, just gotta keep working. Grind continues. Wow. Icing one knee at a time. About to eat some food. Oh yeah. All thanks to my mama. She's looking out for me during this challenge. $12 a.m. all set and ready to go for my 8th run. Not even gonna think, just going to do it. Let's get it. $12:30 a.m. We out here on the street. Run number 8 complete. 29 minutes, 20 seconds or so. We're still under that 30 mark. I feel like shit. Uh, 3:50 a.m. for the 9th run. I almost fell down the stairs. -8 degrees out here. Just being hit with some more adversity. Ready to take this one down. But on the bright side, the moon looks fantastic. Look at that. Beautiful. $4:30 in the morning. Run number 9 of 12 complete. I'm dragging along. 30 minutes and 40 seconds or so. I'm gonna go get some sleep. Challenge is really starting to pile on. Run number 10. 8 o'clock, let's go. Felt like I wanted to give up. 34 minutes, I think, or just under 34, I think, I don't know. I don't know how to express how hard this is for me right now. I changed my push-ups to 50 push-ups, 50 sit-ups for the last 4 runs. So it'll come out to a total of 1,000 each in 2 days at the end of this. I just don't have the strength to do the full 100. I got to get as much sleep. I'm rushing back to try and get as much sleep as I can because I'm nearly about to physically collapse. That's not really an exaggeration. I don't stand up when I'm here. I'm only standing up when I'm running because I have to stay off my legs. We're at 11 of 12 done. Nothing to say here. Struggling, guys. But I took off the vest, the vest cam because it's added weight that I just don't need right now. Just trying to get this done. 33 minutes and 40 seconds. I just did that one. All right, guys, I'm in bed. Final nap before the final run. I'm so excited. It's going to be a grind, but I ain't quitting now. I see that light at the end of the tunnel. I'm going to chase it. Let's go. Out here, ready to go. Last run. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm sitting down in the middle of the street. I just completed the last one, guys. It's the hardest one. Managed to get it in under 35 minutes, just under 35 minutes. Physically, I feel terrible. Mentally, I feel great right now. What a challenge. Holy shit. After 48 miles in 2 days, this is what's waiting for you on the other side. Let's get it. Okay, it is now just over 48 hours since I completed the challenge. I'm so happy. I'm so excited that I have that in my bag or in my cookie jar, as David Goggins would say. I want a huge shout out for David Goggins right now. Thank you so much for this challenge. I feel like I've grown both physically, but more importantly, mentally. So huge thank you to him. I just want to talk about how I'm doing now and what I've learned from this challenge. And I'll start off by saying that this was easily the hardest 2 days of my life in terms of fitness. On a fitness level, as an athlete like myself who has been working out for a very long time, very consistently throughout my life, I can still say that this was the hardest thing I've ever done, both mentally and physically. I never really run long distances, and this was a huge challenge for me that I'm so grateful to have been put through and to complete. That being said, along with it being the hardest, why? Well, I found out that this was the hardest thing I've ever done 2 days after I completed it. Today is when I found out that it was the hardest thing ever done, because I'm still feeling it. I'm still not back on my normal routine. I'm exhausted. I'm still not caught up on sleep. I lost 13 pounds. I started at 202 pounds, ended at, I think, 188. So maybe 14 pounds or so. I'm gaining it back. Don't worry, I'm already over halfway back to my 202 mark. So the energy is coming back. But it was a grind. This whole thing, from lack of sleep, from not eating as much, from running 48 miles, which is basically 2 marathons in 2 days, from the times that I was trying to complete it, and the whole thing was a challenge. But this is my message to you, and the reason why I appreciate David Goggins so much, and I value his word. David Goggins says that mentally, your mental toughness can push your physical capabilities further. If you think you can do more, you will do more. He's saying that the power of your mind can push you beyond your limits. And I totally agree. And that is what I learned from this. The pain that I'm experiencing 2 days after goes to show me how hard this really was. This is something I didn't even process when I was running the thing, because I never gave no an option. No was never an option when doing this challenge. I always had in my mind that I'm gonna complete this thing. I never once told myself I'm not doing this. Yes, there were moments where maybe I had a thought, it would be nice to give up right now. It would be nice to just stop right now. But it was never an option for me. And because it wasn't an option, my soreness, my exhaustion in between each set, I couldn't even stand up in between each set. I don't think you guys realize, like, when I would come back from the run at 4 a.m., my mom, she's the best. I love you so much, Mom. She would wait up for me because she didn't want me out at that time. And I'd come back and I'd be sitting on the ground at the bottom of the stairs where I come inside from, and I'd just be exhausted. And it would take me 30 minutes to get from there to do my push-ups. And then from there, it would take me another 15 minutes to get to my bed and pass out. I couldn't stand up. I had to be sitting down, but for some reason, I would always stand up when that alarm came off and when I had to run. And it's because I really wanted to finish this thing and I had a desire to do it, and no was not an option. So the point of why I'm telling you this is to back up David Goggins' point. Your mental toughness, the way you think, can push you to do great things. The way I thought that I'm gonna complete this, no is not an option, it's gonna happen, it pushed me through the physical pain. And I didn't feel that in the moment of when I was running. Yes, it was hard, but quitting was never an option. So now you take me 2 days later, now I'm feeling the after effects. Now I'm feeling the side effects. But it don't matter anymore because the challenge is complete. It don't matter anymore because I got a smile on my face. I'm mentally tougher. I can recover now. The challenge is done. I've already done what I've needed to do. I didn't quit. And that is my message to you guys watching this video. Whatever you want to do in life, whatever you have a desire to complete, to chase a goal, to catch a dream, whatever your passion is, think, I'm gonna do this, think I can do this, I have the capabilities of doing this. And no is not an option. No cannot be an option. And you'll find that, you'll push yourself to limits where you've never seen before. And that is what this challenge has taught me. And it's going right in the cookie jar. It's going right in the cookie jar. And as David Goggins would say after every one of his videos, stay hard. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Schmile later.